I'm really good at war. I love war in a certain way.
Including with nukes, yes, including with nukes.
Nuclear is just the power, the devastation is very important to me.
Hey everyone, Nick here, and nuclear weapons have been at the heart of global controversy ever since their inception in the late 1930s. What began with the Manhattan Project and a growing effort to combat Russian advances has resulted in the world's most powerful, sublime, and fear-mongering agent of destruction. Nuclear weapons have slowly transformed from humanity's fleeting triumph into one of the darkest applications of our intelligence. And today, you see them used by polarizing figures as the big sticks of the 21st century. Today, I want to take a look at how these devices work and where our sense of social justice needs to curb our very ill-timed desire to develop and conquer. Let's check it out. So being fully honest, it's actually really hard to know the exact innards of a nuclear bomb simply because a lot of these details were kept under lock and key during development, and should any figure try and divulge them, they'll most likely be tried for high treason. But truthfully, if you don't have access to the material, enrichment facilities, billions of dollars, or even the world's smartest engineers, chances are you don't need to know everything. We can, however, discuss the basics. Most of the applications we've seen are actually referred to as fission bombs, or more broadly, atomic weapons. The main idea is that you load up a container with tons and tons of uranium, and then you have a single spark of energy which ignites this vicious chemical process with uranium to intensify the radius of destruction. Fission essentially works by taking a very, very heavy and dense element and ripping its nuclei apart as fast as possible with uranium to help do the dirty work for you. The result is decades of radioactive poison, a constant reminder of why stuff like this should have never been dropped, and years of infrastructural rebuilds. Next up are thermonuclear weapons, more commonly referred to as hydrogen bombs. This time, instead of uranium, hydrogen is the main destructive agent, and immense amounts of energy are created by different isotopes of hydrogen constantly banging into one another to try and fuse together. Hydrogen bombs are in almost every single way better than their regular nuclear counterparts. They're stronger, more predictable, and they don't have the long-term dispersion of radiation. The largest and strongest bomb that was ever dropped was actually a hydrogen bomb. It was called the Tsara Bomba, and it was developed by the Russians with the potential to destroy the entire state of Connecticut. Now the part that matters, the ethics and our inherent duty to destroy, persevere, and everything in between. What's interesting is that nuclear weapons are the direct result of humanity's efforts to be the momentary masters of time, all the while knowing that our existence, as Carl Sagan puts it, is nothing more than a fraction of the dot in the time-space of a very vast cosmos. It's this weird desire to be atop everyone else that will goose-step us into misery should nuclear weapons take flight once more, and I hope all of you can realize the intersection between social justice and the applications of science. The fundamental principles of science, in fact, are to create, understand, and theorize, all for the purposes of furthering humanity's progress, not diminishing it. Carry that with you, and I think we'll all be much better off. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.